Hello everyone and welcome. Today, we are talking about a man who changed the modern world more than most politicians, more than most corporations, and more than most governments. A man who is admired, criticized, misunderstood, and watched by millions every single day. This is the story of Elon Musk. Elon Musk was born on June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa. From a very early age, he was different. He was quiet, introverted, and deeply curious. While other children played outside, Elon spent hours reading books. By the age of 10, he had read encyclopedias from A to Z. Not once, but multiple times. His childhood was not easy. Elon has spoken openly about being bullied at school, both physically and mentally. He often felt isolated and alone. Home was not always a safe place either. These early experiences shaped him, teaching him resilience, independence, and the ability to live inside his own mind. At the age of 12, Elon taught himself computer programming. Soon after, he created his first video game and sold it for $500. It wasn't about the money. It was about proving that ideas could become reality. Elon believed that his future did not belong in South Africa. At 17, he left his home country alone, moving to Canada with almost nothing. His goal was simple: reach the United States, where innovation and technology were shaping the future. Life in North America was hard. Elon worked multiple jobs, including cleaning boilers and doing physically exhausting labor, just to survive. But he never complained. He believed that suffering was temporary and vision was permanent. He eventually enrolled at the University of Pennsylvania, studying physics and economics. Even then, his thinking was far beyond normal ambition. He wasn't dreaming about becoming rich. He was thinking about how to change humanity's direction. In the mid-1990s, during the early days of the internet, Elon started his first company, Zip2. The idea was simple but powerful: digital maps and business directories for newspapers. The company struggled at first. Elon slept in the office, showered at the YMCA, and worked non-stop. When Zip2 was sold for over $300 million, Elon received his first major success. Most people would have stopped there. Elon didn't. He invested almost all of his money into his next company, X.com, an online payment system. That company later became PayPal. Once again, there were problems, conflicts, and near failures. Elon was even removed as CEO at one point. But when PayPal was sold to eBay for $1.5 billion, Elon walked away with around $180 million. And then he did something that shocked everyone. Instead of living a quiet, luxurious life, Elon risked everything. He invested nearly all of his fortune into 3 companies that many believed would fail: Tesla, SpaceX, and SolarCity. At the time, electric cars were a joke. Rockets were controlled by governments, not startups. Renewable energy was considered unrealistic. Experts laughed. Investors walked away. The media predicted disaster. SpaceX failed its first 3 rocket launches. Millions of dollars were lost. Tesla was on the edge of bankruptcy. Elon was under extreme pressure. At one point, he admitted that he thought he was going to lose everything. But Elon didn't quit. On the 4th attempt, SpaceX succeeded. The rocket reached orbit. That single moment changed history. SpaceX became the first private company to do what only governments had done before. Soon after, NASA awarded SpaceX massive contracts. Elon Musk didn't just save his company, he changed the space industry forever. Tesla followed a similar path. The company faced production nightmares, public criticism, and financial collapse. Elon slept on the factory floor, working day and night. Many called him crazy. Others called him reckless. Today, Tesla is one of the most valuable car companies in the world, and electric vehicles are no longer optional. They are the future. But Elon Musk was not finished. He launched projects that sounded like science fiction. Neuralink, a company working on brain-computer interfaces. The Boring Company, attempting to reinvent underground transportation. Starlink, providing internet access to the most remote areas on Earth. Elon Musk became known not just as an entrepreneur, but as a visionary. Someone willing to say what others were afraid to think. Someone willing to fail publicly again and again. At the same time, controversy followed him everywhere. His tweets moved markets. His statements shocked governments. His management style was called extreme. Some praised him as a genius. Others criticized him as irresponsible. Elon never tried to be liked. He focused on what he believed mattered most: the survival and progress of humanity. He often speaks about existential risks: artificial intelligence, climate change, population collapse. His ultimate goal is not money. It is to make humanity multi-planetary. Mars, for Elon Musk, is not a fantasy. It is a backup plan for civilization. When he talks about colonizing Mars, people laugh. Just like they laughed at electric cars. Just like they laughed at reusable rockets. History has shown that laughing at Elon Musk is usually a mistake. Despite his success, Elon Musk's life is filled with sacrifice. Long hours. Enormous stress. Public pressure. Failed relationships. He has openly admitted that building the future comes at a personal cost. Yet he continues. Because for Elon Musk, comfort is the enemy of progress. He once said that if something is important enough, you should try, even if the odds are against you. That philosophy defines his entire life. Elon Musk is not perfect. He makes mistakes. He takes risks. He says controversial things. But he moves the world forward while others hesitate. He reminds us that the future is not something that happens to us. It is something we build. And now, as we look at rockets landing themselves, cars driving without drivers, and satellites connecting the world, one thing becomes clear. Elon Musk didn't wait for permission. He didn't wait for approval. He acted. And that is why his story matters. Thank you for watching. If this story inspired you, remember this: progress belongs to those who are willing to take responsibility for the future. See you in the next video.